Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on back. In this one today, I wanted to talk about Modern Warfare Zombies a bit more. We got the reveal trailer a while back, and even though I'm a bit late to all this information, there's a lot to go over that it wouldn't make sense if I didn't cover it. As always, don't forget to leave a like as it helps out the channel a ton, but with all that out of the way with, let's get right into it. So we're getting a bit closer to the launch now, and with the information that we have currently, I don't feel too comfortable about this game. Watching through the reveal trailer that came out a few weeks ago, the only thing that caught my eye as being really interesting is the Wonder Weapon. I think it's such a great idea for a Wonder Weapon that gets powered by the player's movement. I would have preferred if they saved this Wonder Weapon concept for normal round-based maps. I think it would work a lot better on normal maps for normal zombie gameplay, but the fact that we have it at all is pretty cool. The only other thing that I thought was pretty unique about this trailer was towards the end when we got the cool looking motorcycle. Other than that, the whole trailer just felt like they were showing off things that we've already seen. They kept showing off features like perks, the Pack-a-Punch ray gun, and the monkey bomb, and treated it like we've never seen these things before. It's odd because even though this trailer and this game mode has the zombie features that we as hardcore fans all know and love, it doesn't feel like a game mode made for zombie fans. If you have never played a zombies game before, all of these features might look really cool and exciting to you because you probably have never seen them. But for everyone else, it kind of feels like we're being alienated. People from the community have even reached out to Treyarch to ask questions about this game, and most of the questions asked were things that hardcore zombie players would expect to be in the game without having to be told that they're going to be in the game. One of these questions was if there was going to be any Easter eggs, and from a hardcore player's perspective, that means a main quest Easter egg, like the 8 steps on Origins, for example. In every Treyarch Zombies game since the end of Black Ops 1, every single zombie map has had an Easter egg. Even Vanguard Zombies eventually had Easter eggs. But the way that Treyarch answered this question left the community with more questions than answers. We've already been informed by people in the community who flew out to go play the game early that there will be Easter eggs in this new game mode that will come out at a later time. But instead of saying that there currently aren't any Easter eggs and they're going to be added in later, Treyarch responded by saying there's going to be a lot of secrets to be uncovered. From a zombies player's perspective, this is confusing because doesn't mean that this game is going to have side Easter eggs, only like the lore reels that we saw in Cold War Zombies. Does this mean that we're getting a main quest Easter egg later on, or possibly both the side Easter eggs and main quest Easter eggs? It has me worried because after all of this time, years and years of making zombies content, the community feels really disconnected from the developers. And I don't fully blame Treyarch for this. A lot of the big faces of the company have left, and most of the people working there now are new faces. So it wouldn't make sense for them to fully understand what the community wants exactly. This also plays into the persona that Treyarch has been putting on lately since Vanguard came out, where they keep promoting things that should be in the game with no questions asked, like the mystery box or Pack-a-Punch. If there's anything that I don't like about this new game coming out, it's the fact that the community is more divided now than ever, and Treyarch is equally disconnected from everyone in the community. This can lead to the community not getting what they want, and everyone involved with making and releasing the game might just end up dropping the zombies mode entirely. For Modern Warfare 3 Zombies, I don't care too much about whether or not it appeals to the zombies community. I instead hope that it can appeal to as many people as possible, regardless of if they originally played zombies or not, so that the developers can continue to make a zombies game for next year. With that whole rant out of the way with, I want to now talk about the gameplay features themselves that we currently know are in the game. I've already talked about these small features that were in the trailer that looked really cool, like the Wonder Weapon and the vehicles, but we also have a lot of information from others in the community who have already played the game. From what we know, this game requires a lot of teamwork and communication, which I actually really like. For the longest time, Zombies has always been considered a co-op game mode, yet nobody ever played public lobbies. And those who did load into public games never communicated with the people who were on their team. Zombies, for the most part, was always considered to be a solo game mode. With this new game mode, however, it seems as though talking to your team and fighting alongside them is going to play an important role in clearing out certain areas. The bosses that you will fight against are reskins of mini bosses that we have seen in the past, like the Mimics and the Abominations from Cold War. While I don't like the fact that there's a lot of reused assets when it comes to the bosses that you fight, it seems like the power, abilities, and overall strength is completely different from the previous counterparts. There are also a lot of bosses that are more powerful that we haven't seen yet, so there still is a lot of content to be desired. As it stands right now, if you're a person who likes playing Warzone in a squad, this game mode might be for you. Yet again, it's such a niche audience of people that this game mode appeals to that it has me a bit worried. I don't find hardcore players liking this mode that much, and with all the communication that you need, I don't find it appealing to casuals either. And this goes back to the main question of who this game mode is even made for. This game mode hardly appeals to me at all. I like playing zombies solo, going for high rounds and doing Easter eggs. This game mode is the complete opposite of what I love about zombies. And that's not to say that I think the game is bad because it doesn't appeal to what I like. It all comes down to personal taste, and we haven't even played the game yet, so it's too soon to tell whether or not the overall quality of this game mode will be good or not. One thing that really blew me away with this trailer and the early gameplay that we saw was how good the game looks in terms of overall graphic fidelity. With the new Modern Warfare 2019 engine being implemented into this game, it looks a lot more updated and smoother in comparison to the previous zombie modes. The only thing that I don't like about the way that the game mode looks is the overall theme and atmosphere. Since it takes place in a Modern Warfare game, the map looks like a darkened campaign mission. It doesn't match with the Treyarch way of map styling, where the atmosphere is always very epic and somewhat unrealistic. Since the game takes place in modern times, they're trying to make it look as realistic as possible, which I hate. Video games in general for a lot of people are used as a way to escape reality, so I never understand why they try to make it look as realistic as possible, especially for a game mode like Zombies. It just doesn't make sense. You have this area that feels like a Modern Warfare campaign mission, yet all the surrounding features are from the classic Treyarch games like perks and the mystery box. It helps with making those features stand out more, but it doesn't really fit in well with the surrounding area. Overall, I still will be giving this game a chance, especially if it comes out with an Easter egg main quest later down the line, but from what I've seen so far, I'm not really all that impressed. With that being said, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. If you did enjoy, leave a like, subscribe, do all that, and yeah, I got nothing much else to say, so peace.